This is ISUZU's attempt at a 7-seater and an SUV. This is also the only SUV they offer. After reviewing this car, I realized that ISUZU is a sleeper car brand, but they definitely know what they are doing. You know how when a person wants to buy their first car, their first thought is either a VW or another known car brand, knowing very little that in today's market you can get so much more for even lesser money. Well, this is the area the MU-X is in. To be honest, the introduction of Chinese cars really disrupted what was a perfect car market for some car manufacturers. That was all that was needed for people to realize that there are other options of cars that offer amazing value. So people often get lost in brand loyalty even when it's not worth it anymore. But today we have the ISUZU MU-X. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to another video. Some time ago I did a video on the V-Cross. I asked my viewers which car they would pick between the V-Cross, the Legend and the Wildtrak. And to my surprise, I still get comments to this day with people saying they would rather pick Unokwaj. So that got me thinking, if their formula worked on the V-Cross, is the MU-X going to be the same success? Being that it is based on the D-Max platform, well, that's what I'm here for, to review this car and let you know my thoughts on it. With this car using the Bakkies platform, that means most of the power will come to the MU-X as well. This includes the 3-liter turbocharged diesel engine that can push out 140 kilowatts and 450 Newton meters of torque. That power is sent to all the 4 wheels via a 6-speed automatic gearbox. With that power, you can still expect the same towing capacity of 3,500 power and fuel. This is more powerful than the tamed 1.9-liter engine from the base variant, which produces 110 kilowatts and 350 Newton meters of torque. The main difference is the body, and if ISUZU managed to make the space inside for this to be a real 7-seater, not those ones where only kids can fit on the third row. But I tested this and will demonstrate. From the outside, the MU-X is different from the D-Max. On the front, you can spot the difference in the grille and the LED headlights. Moving along the sides, you have 20-inch alloys on the top of the range and 18-inch alloys on the rest of the derivatives. The car rides up high, boasting about 235mm of ground clearance with a rear diff lock. The back also looks distinctive with the LED tail lights and the badging. Lastly, you have the roof rack at the top, and that's mostly what you get on the outside. So what's new with this car? Well, to list a few, the automatic tailgate, the upgraded interior to make it more modern, leather seats are standard across the entire range, the LS models have now a front and rear parking sensors, remote start is standard on the LSE and Onyx models. So for me, a 7-seater is a car where an adult can sit on the first, second and third row with no issues. So let's put it to the test. Now, on the front seat I can get plenty leg room and headroom, so that's fine, but what I love about the second and third row is that the seats are reclining, so whatever position you will want to lay in, those seats will put you in that position. So that's a plus, and so the second row is a plus from me. Getting into the third row is as simple as folding over the second row, which is a 60-40 split, and then you can get in the back seat. Now what I love about the back seat is that there are cup holders. Also, the seats at the back are reclinable, so whatever position you want to lay in, that's fine. Even when the second row is up, you still have plenty of knee room and headroom, so for me, this is a plus. So with all the seats up, you get about 311 liters of boot space, 1119 liters of boot space when the third row is down, and a massive 2138 liters of boot space when both the second and third row are down. The third row can also be lifted and folded from the back, which adds a bit of convenience. The full-size spare wheel can be found just beneath the car. And lastly, the interior has some slight changes. You still get a 9-inch touch infotainment display that can support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there is still plenty of space inside the car. The inside does feel high quality with the introduction of leather seats across the entire range. So now with regards to the price, this car starts at 736,900 for the 4x2 entry-level LS variant, rising all the way up to 970,300 for the top of the range Onyx. All models above the LS come with a 5-year 90,000 km service plan and a 5-year 120,000 km warranty plan. So I would say, if you can, get the model that has a service plan and warranty as standard, just for peace of mind. If you were to finance this over 72 months with no deposit and residual, you will need about 14,400 for a brand new MU-X. But my advice is no different here. The second-hand car market can give you great deals if you don't want to buy a brand new car. So what do I think about this car? Well, I think it boils down to one thing at this point. Is it priced below most of its big competitors? And the answer is yes. Just to compare, the Everest only starts at 913,000 and the Pajero Sport only starts at 789,000. Even though it's only coming next year, the VW Tayron starts at 878,000. So that alone makes the MU-X a car to note when you are in the market for a full-sized 7-seater. But that has been it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel. Until the next one, love and peace.